While most of the world welcomed 2021 with muted celebrations in wake of the coronavirus pandemic, the initial epicenter and ground zero of the deadly virus, that is Wuhan, saw thousands flocking to the streets to attend concerts as the clock struck midnight on January 1st. Young people were seen crammed into nightclubs, and many were seen gathered in front of the Wuhan City Hall holding balloons. The police were seen trying to control crowds and even urging people who were not wearing masks to put one on if they wanted to continue the celebration. The pandemic, which has already killed more than 1.7 million people globally, was first detected in the Chinese city of Wuhan nearly a year back. Wuhan went ahead with its New Year plans despite COVID-19 concerns. However, owing to the raging crisis, most of the countries subdued their New Year's Eve celebrations for their people in an attempt to contain further spread of the virus. While some cities launched fireworks over empty streets, others, such as London and Singapore, called their displays off. Paris, Rome and Istanbul were under curfew. New York's Countdown Ball was set to drop on Broadway, but in place of hundreds of thousands of people that are usually seen jamming shoulder to shoulder in Times Square, this time the audience included only a few dozen pre-selected workers, including nurses, doctors, a grocery store worker and a pizza delivery man, that is frontline workers, and their families kept 2 meters apart in socially distanced pens. And in France, the famous Champs-Élysées Avenue welcomed in New Year with an eerie silence as the clock struck midnight. A small number of cars were out on the famous boulevard near the iconic Arc de Triomphe monument, but the atmosphere was quiet as the clock struck midnight. It wasn't only COVID-19 restrictions which dampened the New Year celebrations in Rome. Corpses of hundreds of birds were found on the streets of Rome after many people set off fireworks in the neighborhood that many birds used to nest. Animal rights groups condemned the move by calling it a massacre. Footage of streets near Rome's main train station showed dozens of birds, mostly starlings, scattered lifeless on the ground.
Co-presented by Skoda. Simply clever.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.